Welcome, everybody. This is going to be the Onyx overview. Theo is not available either this evening. Theo is normally my awesome host, but it's fine. I can absolutely handle it and take it on from here. It is recording so everyone can breathe. People from all over there, Canada, USA in the house, Zimbabwe, awesome. And I'm sure, yeah, there seems to be just over 100 people online watching this. So I'm going to dive straight in, try and leave your questions towards the end, and I will definitely take time to go through them. So let me just share my screen. There are people from South Africa as well typing in the chat. I've just put the chat just to host for now so that everyone could focus and listening. If you've been invited to this call, you want to find out about this premium crypto card called the ONYXcard solution. Bit of background about myself. I've been in the crypto space for many, many years, for about 8 or 9 years, 9 years now, coming up almost a decade. I sort of wasn't involved right from the beginning, but I've always wanted to look for a solution where we could spend our crypto privately with financial privacy, simply without having to bring it over to centralized exchanges wherever you are around the world. I am in South Africa, so we're going to bring our crypto to a central exchange to convert it to fiat currency, which is rands in South Africa. It could be dollars in America or euro in Europe, pounds in the UK, etc., Australia, dollar, etc., wherever you are around the world. You normally got to convert your crypto and bring it into your centralized bank account, and there's no privacy in that. It's nicer to be able to send your crypto directly to a card that's fully private, that has only a soft KYC, which you are required to do. What does a soft KYC mean? Well, that means you need to have an email address and a password. So you could use any email address of yours and you could register with an email address password and you could get a card in under 5 minutes. It's powered by Visa. So wherever a Visa is accepted worldwide and hundreds of millions of merchants in over 150 countries, you could tap and spend this virtual card. It's currently a virtual digital card, what we call it, and you add it to your mobile phone, such as my iPhone I've got here, or an Android, Samsung Android, or an Android that supports Google Pay services. So let's dive in and let's explain how it works. If you are speaking to anybody and they see you buy a cup of coffee or pay for lunch, you could get yourself a virtual digital card in under 5 minutes. Because it just requires an email address and password. It's like registering an account. It's free to obviously register, and then you purchase your card. Very quick to purchase. You just got to send cryptocurrency. It accepts crypto only. There's no fiat currency. There's no normal currencies involved. It's only crypto. The most popular cryptos, the USDT, US dollar tether, the US digital cryptocurrency coin, linked one-to-one to the dollar. It accepts that and also accepts USDC and some other companies that have brought their own native tokens and coins to the platform. It also accepts. I'll go through that a bit later. But it's $100 for the card once off. And that is your once off cost for life. You get a virtual digital card forever for $100 once off. And Onyx requires $100 initial load. That's for you to spend. That's quite cool because you could go out now and pay for people's lunch. You could go out and tap and spend wherever you are around the world. You could go spend that $100. So though it's a $200 in total initial deposit, $100 of that is for you to spend. So your only cost is $100. 100 plus 100, $200 in total, but the $100 for you to spend immediately, and you could spend within 5 minutes. Issued card, add it to your mobile phone, and spending under 5 minutes. It's that quick. Anywhere where a Visa is accepted, like a normal credit card or debit card or whatever cards you've got, accepted in all countries with incredible limits. $100,000 a day. You could purchase even a car with this. We could even increase these limits to $300,000 or $500,000. There is limits that we could manually increase for a 24-hour period, but everyone by default will have $100,000 day limit. That's better than most other crypto card platforms. Most others are $50,000 a month limit, let alone $50,000 a day. Onyx provides $100,000 limit a day. Secure on the blockchain. It's decentralized, available on both your most popular phones, Apple and obviously Android, Google Pay. And what's really exciting and where I got involved when I spoke to Bruce and the team from VAULT27, which we've rebranded to Onyx, is the 9-level referral plan. No other card platform has a better compensation plan for helping grow the community and sharing it to friends, colleagues, anyone you know that needs to have this incredible tool, because everyone really needs a crypto card. It's that exciting. You could get a crypto card in under 5 minutes. So remember, get your wallet set up very quickly, email address and password register, send your $200 total. $100 will be for you to spend. Just your initial load is $100. From then onwards, you could send $10, $1, $5, $10,000. Even your first payment, you could send $10,000. You just need a minimum of $200. Only $100 will be absorbed for the card, and whatever the balance over and above that, as long as it's a minimum of 100 on your first initial, will be for you to spend, and you could obviously top up. This card, as I said, is for life. There is no monthly fees. There's no annual fees. There's no renewal fees, maintenance fees, etc. In 2 years' time, or now 5 years with the new American cards I'll talk about now, you will get issued a new card for free. You don't have to buy another card in 5 years' time when it expires. As you know, Visa cards always and Mastercards always expire. Spend it everywhere, and the only fee is your top-up fee. That fee goes to pay for obviously the team, the development team, the company, and it's just on topping up your crypto once off when you top it up, and then 2% of that 5% goes 9 levels for yourself to help create yourself some nice residuals. Now, I've got actually my card here. Here's my digital card here. You will see there's a nice little pink little rain there. So unfortunately, probably wrong way around. It says Visa. That's my card that I've added now onto my phone, which I'm tapping. And obviously, you tap pay for most things now. Most people don't walk around with wallets anymore. You could send and obviously just walk around with your cell phone and just tap and purchase anywhere. Most machines accept that. Even ATMs support the new NFC taps. So you can walk to ATMs in a lot of countries overseas and tap with your mobile phone. It will ask for your PIN. I'll show you where to look for your PIN. You could type your PIN number and you could draw out cash from the ATM or from your phone. So no one really looks for physical cards anymore. With saying that, exciting news, there will be a physical card option coming out in March. Wait for news around that for people that want to purchase a physical card. In addition to having their virtual card, they can then obviously purchase a physical card and it can get shipped to you in about 5 business days with the same parameters in terms of soft KYC, just an email address, password. More news about that will come in the upcoming calls as we move into the next month. What's really exciting is the 9-level referral plan. I'm a network marketer and I like to grow communities and teams. And for people to be able to share a tool that everyone's going to love, they could get it in under 5 minutes. They have proof of it working, a proof of working concept, proof of validation by them shopping and spending under 5 minutes is really cool. They don't have to wait 5 business days for the physical card to arrive because they can have it in 5 minutes on their phone and they can spend straight away. And they've got automatically their own referral link. When I look back at Uber Eats and Uber, they became the biggest taxi sharing app in the world because they had a one-to-one referral. If I shared my Uber referral code to someone to say, download the app on your phone, and they went and downloaded it, and they used my referral code, I got about a $10 in US dollars, 150 Rand, I got in taxi credit for me to be able to use the Uber service. But the question is, who did that person share it with? I don't know, because I never got any commission from there. I'm sure that person shared their code to someone and Uber penetrated the market globally around the world. The cool thing about a 9-level plan is you could really build in depth and get that penetration. Because if I only spoke to 3 people, and I spoke to Andrew, John, and Peter, and they said fantastic, and they used my referral link to get themselves their ONYXcard. If Andrew, John, and Peter then start sharing their link to their friends and colleagues, I will earn level 2 commissions off their activity. From those people, level 3, etc. And it goes 9 levels, which could really penetrate nicely. Just so you want to know, cool math. If I share it to 3 people directly, direct referrals, which is level 1, which is direct, and they share and they duplicate my effort to 3 people each, level 2, at the end of 9 levels, I would have 30,000 people growing 9 levels. That's the power. Even though it's only 3 people on first level and 9 people level 2, and 27 people level 3 as it goes 333. That's the power of duplication. And I've got 30,000 people in my community that have earned commissions off as they've made that once-off lifetime card purchase. And of course, really as they move forward, as they spend, what we call spending, because every time they top up crypto, a small percentage goes to the community for you helping grow that community and growing the Onyx. So you get rewarded back with a bit of a percentage of their spend. That is lifetime residual money. Very, very cool. And I'll show you my platform. And I've been with the ONYXcard now for about 7 weeks. And I'll show you the platform, what's done for me just the 7 weeks, just because I've decided to take action by showing my community link. Simply put here, if you're taking a look, $25 commission for $100. I sell it to John. We're having lunch or coffee. He buys a card for $100. I'm going to make 25% commission. $25. Very obvious, simple math. If John shares it, he's going to make himself $25, but I'll make $12 off John's sale, level 2 commissions, etc. as it goes down 9 levels. So a total of $65 of the $100 goes to the commission compensation plan, 9 levels. Very cool. So $65 goes all the way into the 9 levels compensation plan. And in terms of spending, if John tops up with $100, just $100, say tomorrow, I'm going to make $1. I'm going to make $1 of his $100 top up and then he could spend his $100 with full financial privacy. He could spend his $100 his crypto directly without having to bridge it and go through gas fees and transaction fees on exchanges. I will get $1 of his $100 as he loads it. And the question is, if he shares it onwards, I could still make 9.3%, etc. Very, very cool. That's residual income. If suddenly John tops up with $1,000, I still make 1%, which is $10. 1% of $1,000 is $10. Imagine if I'm making 30,000. Imagine if I've got 30,000 people, 9 levels. I want to make an average, because there's 2% commissions in total, 9 levels. I want to make an average of maybe 1% commission. And if 30,000 people are topping up on an average of $100 a month, which is very little to spend on a card, $100 in terms of shopping a month. But if it was $100 a month and I made an average of 1% and I've built up a community of 30,000 people, I'll be making $50,000 commission, residual commission a month, which I could load onto my card, I could withdraw it, and I could spend that. Imagine that. My lifetime's expenses on a monthly basis are sorted because I decided to take action and grow a community. So I'm going to dive in and jump in now and show you, obviously, the live dashboard. Here is the ONYXcard dashboard. Here are the crypto addresses, crypto coins that are currently accepted. Your deposit address is the same for all of them. There's USDT on the Ethereum ERC network, the most popular, USDC as well, separate from USDT. And of course, so we've also got DAO1 for people that don't know about DAO1. The community is big on DAO1. DAO1 is a decentralized platform. It's a decentralized autonomous organization that has a whole bunch of cool products on the blockchain that create you passive income, create you wealth. If you don't know about that, I do a presentation this Thursday at 6 o'clock. Get that from someone who's, if they've involved with DAO1. I'll be talking about how you could create some money through trading bots, automatic trading bots. They create you profits you could claim every day or two. So the money that we earn from there, they fully support those native tokens in DAO1. Are fully supported as well. You could send it to the same address and then you could spend your money on the ONYXcard platform. You'll see some new enhancements here. We've added Rain now as a supplier and a partner. That contract is signed. Rain brings a whole host of new features, much bigger than Reap Global, who are the original back-end payment processors of the ONYXcard solution. So you'll see if you are an existing customer, you could issue yourself for free. You could issue yourself a Rain card. The Rain here is obviously, you can take a look at their website here, rain.xyz. This is a big company, and they are operating all around, obviously, partnered with Visa in 150 countries. That is a US dollar bank-based platform and payment processor. The existing Reap one is Hong Kong dollar based and based in Hong Kong with subsidiary side banks based in the US. So you could choose when you get a card between the Hong Kong or the US dollar one. It's always going to be the same digital price. Moving forward, new people registering are going to be able to get the American Reap, the American Rain US dollar card. Of course, existing people can have both. Here's my old one. Here's my Reap one, which I can still tap and spend. It's still working, etc. Just the top-ups are disabled for people that want to top up until the Rain full collateral migration has moved over. But here's my free issued Rain card. Everyone could click on the US button here and issue themselves a free, nice, easy logo to remember. It will be a different card number. You'll have to add it to your smart mobile phone. You can have multi, you can add 1,000 cards if you like to your phone. Eventually, I'll have a whole bunch. I'll have some physical cards. I might have one physical card here and a digital Rain card. I can add it here, absolutely. And of course, I could top up straight. I'll do a top up now to Rain and show you how that works. Here's my balance on my Rain. I got $150. I can see my balance. I could tap and spend there. And for those that used to know, when you add your card to either Apple Pay or Google Pay, you used to obviously have to wait for an email to arrive. Now, when you get to that process and you choose email verification, always choose email verification, and you go to that next step and says, please type in the PIN. Very cool. You just have to click right on the app, show OTP number, and the OTP will automatically appear on the dashboard now. New enhancement, add your card to Apple Pay and Google Pay now. And when the bank sends the OTP to your platform, your own login and password, it'll send there. You only have to do this once. That's where your one-time PIN is sent. As you add the card once to Apple Pay and Google Pay, it won't be sent via email. It will come to this website. So don't look in your email. Look for it there. You can click there, and as it'll come, it will be loading with an hourglass, waiting for you on your phone side to go email verification next. And you can add the card, of course, like I've added there. I showed you earlier on. I've added my Rain card to the platform. So any of these cryptos you could send, it gets there in like 2 minutes. The wallet balance of crypto arrives there. And I can obviously load it within seconds. It's very, very quick. Very, very powerful. My existing transactions. Since I've got 2 cards, I've got my existing Reap card spend. They've split this up. These are enhancements they've done in the last 24 hours. Okay, if I'm using my Hong Kong Reap card, and all my spending's done there. And now I've just added, obviously, in the last 24 hours, I've just added my Rain card. I haven't spent any, no transactions. This was just added earlier on today. So I'll be able to split and see my 2 cards. If I decide to have 2 cards, most people moving forward, especially new customers, will just have 1 card here. They won't have their the 2 card platforms. But of course, you could keep 2. You get a second issued card for you for free. You don't have to buy a new Rain card. On the revenue share button, that's what's really cool. Everyone who gets a card can access the revenue share area. You get your own referral link for free. It doesn't cost you to be an affiliate, to refer. Remember, you could get up to $25 for direct referral and 2% ongoing commissions forever. So that's very, very cool. If you want a reminder, you can click the show hide how commissions work here. It's all available on the dashboard website. And you can obviously get a reminder how the 9 levels compensation works and how the lifetime residuals work in terms of the percentages. You can see here already, just in 7 weeks, I've made $4,270. That's great money for just taking action and sharing my referral link. I've shared my link to about 54 people. And that's, some people have actually registered and not even bought a card yet. I would say out of these people, 30 have bought. So I've probably sold 30 cards to people directly in the last 7 weeks. It's very simple. Most people want one when they see that. You can see I've already just today earned some commission, normally between $70 and $100 a day on average. In terms of commission, that's residual, that's top-ups, that's people potentially in your 9 levels that are referring. That's not even someone that I've sold directly direct here. You can take a look at recent commissions. You can take a look at level 6 top-up commissions, card purchase, okay, level 1 top-ups level 9. There's cents that are dripping in you all the time. There's a top-up level 1, $1.02. There's a top-up level 8, $1.35. So you earn lifetime residuals. And this is all just today. This is all just the 24th of February as all of these dollars. And because I've decided to grow the community and everyone wants to use this tool and card, it's now creating myself drips of money, which I could load straight to my card and spend that, on a daily basis. If I don't look at this for 5 days, that might be $400, there after 5 days. And that's nice money for the weekend. I'd load it onto my card. I can go out for dinner, shop, and things like that. You can even see my referral network in terms of the people that have signed up directly. And I can see how much money they've made. There's Leanne Pillay. She's referred her link to 4 people. She's made herself $84.86. Princess shared with 3 people, made $26. So I can even see if I've got a team community, how many people they've shared with, and out of interest, the amount of dollars they've personally earned and how much activity they've done. If for interest, if you want to see, all of it is transparent for you to view here. I'm just going to withdraw these commissions now, $72.35. I'm going to transfer to the app wallet. I'm going to withdraw it. It's very, very quick. You can see that was very quick. It moved straight to the app wallet. And then I am going to top onto my American card, my American ONYXcard. I've currently got $150.52. The development team's been working all day on this. Hopefully they're not still working now while I'm doing this call. They might not even not know. Hopefully it should be all fine in terms of adding it to. There we go, successfully. That was like 2 seconds. I've literally added $72.35. You can see $3.62 went into that small fee of that load. That's, remember, because that's going to pay 9 levels residual commissions, and some of it goes to the company. That's it. And I've got a financially private card. It's that quick. If I was sitting in a car, I could walk into the shops and now buy. It is instantaneous. They've got $219, not $150 anymore. They've got $219.25, which I could tap and spend. I could tap it at ATM. I could type the normal card details online as if I was purchasing something online, like if I was on a hotel online, I was typing in my credit card details and booking something online. Everything, booking flights, etc. Everything is available and spends directly from that cloud platform. There's a nice chat to us box in the bottom right if you want support. The Telegram group is available there as well. It's always available for you. The support is really, really good. If you require any support, any person that's invited on this call can probably get that sort of details. But everything's working fantastic, and we're going to be bringing out, obviously, physical cards through Rain. That's the exciting move. While we've moved to Rain on the dollar basis, here's a little sneak hint preview. Here's the physical Rain card, which is being tested right now, and that'll be on offer soon. It's like a see-through plastic card, tap supported. Obviously, you can pop it into an ATM, draw out cash. It'll be more expensive, of course, than the virtual digital card. Those will be the RAN cards, which we will be able to add all here onto your dashboard. So you're going to be able to view, and stay tuned to hear more about that in March. So that's the summary. I will go through some questions that I'll read now. I'll read out the questions and then answer them and just see someone just saying they can't find the QA. Do you have to purchase a digital card for $100 and then pay an additional $250 for physical card, or can you wait and just pay the $250 one time for physical card? You can wait for the physical card, but it might still be 3 or 4 weeks' time. I would personally just get myself a virtual digital card now. Anyway, it would be nice to have both. Must we do $100 for it every day? No, of course you don't have to top of that. You don't have to top up $100 every day. You can top up with $1. Just your first initial top up. When you purchase the card, your first initial top up is $100. From then on, you can do $1, $10,000 in 3 weeks' time. Whenever you want to top up and use the card, you can send cryptocurrency to the card. When the physical card arrives as optional, will person who doesn't have the card yet and purchase the physical card at that time will be around to, we don't know what the price is. We're guessing around $250, which is obviously much more expensive than the $100 virtual digital card. And I probably won't ever walk around with a physical card in my pocket. I'll always walk around with my mobile phone. I know it's a nice to have, to look at, to show someone, but those will come in terms of, they've heard the feedback in terms of some people that want it. And you'll be able to obviously have your virtual card and your physical card all on the dashboard as well. People asking just for the recording link. We will post the recording in the Onyx WhatsApp group. There is a WhatsApp group. You can be added in there once you're a customer. It's about 400 people in that WhatsApp group. I'll post it in the WhatsApp group. Get someone who invited you to this call to share you to that WhatsApp group. Great question. Someone's asking Community 2000 strong about the BEP20 USDT coin. That is the next coin they're adding, is USDT BEP20 on the Binance Smart Chain. So we are aware of that on the Binance Smart Chain, a BEP20 coin. So that is the next one. We've just added last week USDC, and we're just slowly adding that. The address obviously might change there. We didn't want to confuse, have multiple deposit addresses. You won't believe how people send wrong crypto to wrong addresses, and then it is gone. And obviously, if we're adding in Binance, we're going to be very careful around that. But we are aware that a lot of people have got BEP20 and like using it. Of course, people currently with BEP20 can always exchange to USDC or use USDT on the ERC, but we will add that. So to the person that asked that question, we will be adding that. Are there any interest fees that need to be paid like additional? There's no interest fees, or obviously there's no any interest. You can't go into debt. There's no credit applied, so you're not going to be able to pay any interest penalty fees. There is no additional fees or interchange fees added to the card. It's a straight tap. You get whatever the dollar rate, literally the dollar rate comes off as per exactly what Visa would normally charge, as if it was a normal credit card, bank check card like you've had with Visa, Mastercard. There's a lot of cryptocurrency, crypto card companies add on $5, $10 tap fees. There's $0 additionally added as a tap fee. We've made Onyx as good as possible without being greedy, not adding any additional tap fees, any interchange fees, with adding the best compensation plan. So it's 9 levels, paying the biggest residuals, 2%. There's one company that pays 1%. This pays 2% on the residuals, and the fastest in terms of accessing, in terms of top-ups, and obviously customizing and getting feedback from the community and adding all these cool, exciting features. And of course, the soft KYC and the $100,000 a day limit with additional movement. No one's got that currently as a limit perspective. Can you convert your digital card to physical card when it's available on extra charge? No, a digital card has been given already. If a physical card needs to be bought, you're going to have to just then purchase yourself a physical card when you're ready. We could look at a special and decide if someone's purchased a virtual card, you could pay a slightly lesser rate. We will look at that, and I'll put that back to the development team and feedback for those. Maybe instead of $250, you get a $50 discount when it's ready, because remember, it only might be ready end of March, and you will pay maybe $200 instead of $250 because you've paid your $100. That I will take a note down, and we'll add it back to the developments, because you obviously are a returning customer to the Onyx platform. Yeah, someone's saying both my cards are active and working well with the money. Cool. Can you add own money to the credit card, or does it only come from within this platform? Add your own money. You send in crypto, so you could send crypto to Onyx from anywhere, from your crypto wallet, from your trading wallet account, from a Binance exchange, from a downline platform, from anywhere in the world. It's just sending, it's your crypto, it's receiving cryptocurrency. So like your Zodas wallet, wherever you've got crypto, even a centralized exchange, you could send crypto to the ONYXcard platform. There's nothing that's done there. You don't send normal fiat. There's no fiat like dollars, euros, pounds, and rands and things. There's no fiat involved there at all. You're sending crypto and loading crypto directly on the card. Can you please add the link to the replay to the Telegram group? I don't think my sponsor. Okay, I will put it in the Telegram group as well. I just want to quickly look at I was going through the chat box. Apologies. I just want to quickly go through. There's 9 questions in the Q&A. I think I've answered some of these, so I won't repeat it. What happens to the 9-level commission if folks don't have their card yet but have shared? If you haven't got your card yet and you share, you do get commission. We did enable that as a feature for people that haven't bought their card. You could re-log in. It will still say pending. Please deposit $200, but you will get under the revenue share button a referral link. Obviously, it's harder to sell. First prize is you get yourself your own card so you could show it to people, and then obviously they can see that it's working. You've got your own card. They'll be more susceptible to buying the card if you've got it. But you will earn commissions there that go through into the deposit area so you could pay off your card. The company VAULT27, it's domiciled in Costa Rica. It's got a full crypto exchange license. It's got a full card processing license, a crypto card license, and is partnered with Reap and Rain at the moment from a Visa partnership. And VAULT27 has been running for about 3.5 years. Better than some of the other card company platforms that don't actually have the correct licenses. Bruce Koenig, you'll meet him next week. He promises he will be on next week, Tuesday. He's one of the most knowledgeable guys I know, a tech entrepreneur in terms of the card platforms. He's tried, and he's got 1,000 of them, tried and tested every single other card platform. He knows what their strengths and weaknesses are. And that's why we've customized that solution for having, obviously, all the best features from all over. People asking in the Q&A about BEP20 and Binance Chain. I've answered all of that. We will post this recording in the Telegram group, and we do these calls every Tuesday at 6 p.m. There is no, a great question. Someone says, is there limits on the amount you could deposit? No limit. You could send $10 million, $100 million USDT, and there is only a $100,000 tap limit today, but we can even move that to $300,000 or $500,000. But there's no deposit limits at all in terms of depositing cryptocurrency. There's just a spend limit. So Visa does not report to the regulators, no. So it's coming to domicile in Costa Rica. The Visa doesn't. I don't know what they would report to the regulators. They're going to report your email address and password. Remember, you haven't given your ID and passport details. There is no reporting on that side. And that's why the limits are very, very carefully set in terms of those limits, because it's under the threshold in terms of what's required from a full KYC to a soft KYC. And you can withdraw proper money from the ATM. As long as it's an NFC supported ATM, you could tap with your mobile phone, these digital virtual cards, and you type in your PIN number. Remember, your OTP PIN is on the website, on the app. You can access from your phone, and you could type in your PIN number into the ATM if it's obviously tap supported, not old ATMs from 20 years ago. Fortunately, then you have to find just a more modern ATM to tap, and then you can withdraw anywhere around the world cash from that group. The link of the Telegram group is on the dashboard. So if you've registered, go back to the person that invited you and you register into Onyx before and you obviously have the deposit address. You could re-log in again. You'll see the Telegram button there. You could absolutely join the Telegram group from that button, from the referral link. So if who's ever invited you to this call, you could get on. You don't need a VPN at all to log into the website. Nope, it works, opens, operates anywhere around the world. The only places where ONYXcard don't work is where Visa doesn't work, and those are in sanctioned countries like Russia and North Korea. The obvious ones that obviously are sanctioned countries, but a normal Visa credit card doesn't even work there. So yeah, thanks very much for coming on, and I will post this recording. Be on next week, Tuesday at 6 o'clock. We'll hopefully have Bruce Koenig, the founder and CEO, on, and we'll probably have some new additional enhancements and additions. But happy spending, happy sharing. Share this. It's great to be able to share and obviously get yourself some lifetime residuals and earn yourself some commissions. I hope everyone understood that, and I will share the recording. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are around the world. Goodbye.